if you can give somebody phenomenal results in 15 minutes and they only have to see you twice, you should be charging $200. If you're seeing somebody 2 times a week, 2 to 3 times a week for 6 to 8 weeks, then, and you're seeing them for an hour, you might want to charge them like $15 an hour because that's what you're giving them. You're giving them bullshit, which is stretching them out over a longer period of time. So stop thinking about charging people for time and start thinking about how much of a result am I giving them? Am I getting them back to dancing, working, playing sports, playing with their grandkids? If I'm doing that really quickly in 1 to 2 visits, even if my visits are 30 minutes, I should be charging them more than the clown down the street that's seeing them twice a week for 6 weeks and charging them more. That doesn't make any sense. So if you have not gone out into a cash pay model and that's what you're contemplating, do not do that until you fix your skill set, the holes in your skill set, the holes in your thought processes, because now you're going to go out and you're going to wrap up conventional PT garbage that doesn't work, needling, cupping, stretching, correctives, foam rolling, massage gun, Normatec boots, whatever bullshit you can throw at people to make them think they're getting this great treatment when all they're getting is wasting their time and money. And now they're wasting an hour with you rather than wasting a half an hour with you in the mill, and they're getting the same shitty results. They're just taking twice as long and paying twice to 4 times as much, which they're going to figure out. So you're going to be really happy once you get things going because you're going to sell somebody a package, but at the end of their package, they're going to figure out, I'm not any better than I was. And they're doing the same shit that the guy is down the street, and he only charges me a $40 copay for a half an hour. This clown is charging me $200 and I got to waste an hour with him. Why am I doing that? So you screw the patient, they figured out, now you're getting screwed because you never got down to the root cause of your problem, which was not the insurance company. It was that you never learned how to be a quality clinician, and now you're still stuck in the same situation, but now you own the clinic. So now when you don't have patients, you don't get paid. When you're at the mill and you didn't have patients, you're still getting a paycheck because you're still punching the clock. Now it's you, your investment, your name on the lease, your equipment that you bought to put in that clinic, and now you're not making money because your skill set sucks. And that's the situation that all of these cash pay gurus on social media want to sell you. Come buy my course. I'll teach you how to sell packages. Guess what they're selling? Bullshit physical therapy wrapped in some kind of marketing gimmick that people are going to figure out they're not as dumb as you think they are. So don't go buy some marketing scheme technique from some cash pay PT guru, because they're not going to fix your problem, and your problem is going to end up killing you. And your problem is your skill set sucks because you don't have the thought process, you don't have the skill set, you don't get the results, and people will figure that out and they will leave. All right. So the point of my post earlier this week wasn't that cash pay PT sucks. It's that cash pay PT wrapped up and put a cash pay PT bow on garbage old school PT doesn't work. But if you fix your thought process, if you understand how to apply the knowledge that you went to school and paid all that money for, if you figure out how to use that and educate your patients and use science and stay away from false narratives and nocebos and marketing gimmicks that they will figure out. If you figure out how to do that before you open your clinic, now you have a winner. Now you have a clinic that you don't have to market, because people will figure out, hey, I saw this person over here that does this thing that nobody else does, and I only saw them twice over the span of 2 weeks, and I was back 100% doing what I was doing. Whereas when I saw the person down the street, I went 2 times a week for 6 weeks and never got any better. So they're going to tell everybody that. They're going to tell everybody that. You got a mom on a sports team, she's going to tell everybody how her son got better with you after he wasted his time for 6 weeks with the guy who's doing conventional PT. And that will drive your business. So what I tell my coaching students when they get through the shift and we start helping them open their clinics is, you should not be spending your time marketing. If you are giving your patients phenomenal results because you're doing something that nobody else does,